My name is Sohail Naqvi. I'm the Vice Chancellor of the Lahore University of Management Sciences. I'd like to talk to you about green energy. Actually, a project called SARSUBS LUMS was started by my predecessor, Adil Najam, who was part of the Nobel Prize winning team of Al Gore on renewable energy. And he had started this project to bring the concept of renewable energy to a university, and the premier university of Pakistan, LUMS. We have carried this idea forward by embracing each and every form of saving energy and moving to renewable energy sources. So in that regard, I am happy to join this initiative known as the Green Brigade. So I have been the Vice Chancellor of LUMS since July 1st, 2013. Prior to that, I was a consultant in higher education for the Asian Development Bank and the World Bank. And of course, prior to that, for 10 years, had been a part of the Higher Education Commission, and 8 of those years I was the Chief Executive, responsible for the growth of higher education across the country. At LUMS, this has been a wonderful journey, taking the premier university of Pakistan to the next level, that of being a regional powerhouse, to be recognized at the Asian level, to be counted among the best business schools in the world, and to enhance research efforts of this institution and its general recognition across the world. Well, our policy is that we need to look at the concept of reducing the use of energy at the design phase. Of course, we have taken all the steps that we could have taken as far as retrofitting of all our fixtures is concerned. So all our lighting is now green energy certified lighting. And our new buildings are also being constructed keeping in mind energy efficiency. We have gone and taken the step of integrating the entire electrical grid at LUMS, which includes our gas-fired generators, our diesel generators, solar power, and WAPDA. That has also resulted in a significant saving in energy. And we're also not just sort of limiting ourselves to energy saving, we also talk about water use minimization, of treating wastewater to have grey water that is used for watering our lawns, to ensure that all of the organic waste that is collected at LUMS is used for the purpose of creating fertilizers. So any and every effort is being done to minimize the wastage of energy. Yes, we started first with a very small setup, only 60 kilowatts, and wanted to use that also as an experimental learning station. So in fact, we took the data and put it on the website, and then decided that all future installations we will do the same, so that it can be used as a learning tool as well. We then went on and added 300 kilowatt of power, and at that time we used a PPP model, so that we were only buying the electricity. That rate that we signed up for was, in retrospect, somewhat high, so we have learned from that. Since then, we also learned how to add solar power so that it would not destabilize your existing grid, because you have to synchronize the solar power to your existing sources. We have managed to overcome this technical challenge, and now are looking forward to utilize the ultimate or the maximum amount of solar power from the roofs that are available of LUMS building and also any future building that would be coming up. We are willing to work with any organization that wants to look at solar power and how to actually practically integrate it into the working environment. Education institutions are one type of organizations that use electrical power during the day, so therefore they have no requirements for battery storage as such, or they have minimal requirements for battery storage. And of course we are also, as I said, using this as a learning tool. So we have an energy working group, we're doing research in energy systems, and are working with several organizations in trying to improve energy resources, energy efficiency, and of course the use of solar power in Pakistan. I think that Pakistan will follow the world model with a country that is blessed with as much sunshine hours as Pakistan is. There should be no question that we should be investing heavily in solar, and it is also quite clear that renewable energy is the way of the future. So whether it is wind, solar, wave energy, whatever, biogas, whatever the case may be, the future does belong to renewable energy. We have not at LUMS yet followed a formal process for an energy audit or for any type of certification. We are intending to participate in a green metric university ranking, which ranks the sort of green initiatives of different universities of the world. But as I said, no formal mechanism. However, we have carried out many studies to see where at LUMS we could be conserving energy. So from the efficiency of the boilers to the grid system to the appliances that we use, we have carried out various audits in that manner and implemented their recommendations. My message to everybody is that renewable energy makes sense. It's as simple as that. It makes economic sense, and also it makes environmental sense. The concept of global warming is no longer a concept, it is a reality. The impact of environmental degradation is something that is very real, and it impacts us. We see the smog when it comes in the winter. We know the impact of global warming because our temperatures are changing. So something that will both improve the environment as well as make economic sense is what one would call a no-brainer. So that is why I would go back to my original message that renewable energy makes sense. My message to Team Premier would be that LUMS welcomes this initiative. It is good for the environment, it is good for the university. And as far as learning is concerned, then as an academic institution, we are always ready to learn and ready to teach. So whatever we have, the best practices that have developed, we're ready to share with all organizations. And we are in a constant strive to improve ourselves, to improve our energy efficiency, to improve conservation, and any knowledge that comes from anywhere is most welcome.